Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Zenaton, and welcome to today's video for Legends of Runeterra. Today, we got a sweet deck today. Not sure in all honesty how competitive this deck is, but we are going to be looking at one of my favorite champions. We're going to be looking at Karma today. So that right away probably interests a lot of people. That right away probably makes a lot of people think like, oh yeah, Karma deck, very funny streamer, very funny meme deck we got here today. I don't think this deck is completely a meme. I think with a lot of the shifts in the meta and a lot of nerfs that we've seen in the balance patches, I think a Karma deck might have a chance. Now, here's the problem. Which Karma deck specifically? I do think Karma with a Targon pairing is the best way to go for Karma. Now, the problem is I don't know who the best champ is to pair with Karma. I've seen both Diana and Zoe. I at the moment like Zoe a little more. I haven't honestly tried Diana myself too much, but I will definitely try it out in the future. And if I like it, I might even do a video on it. But today we will be looking at Karma Zoe, a classic deck, a favorite of a lot of people that hasn't even really shown up in months, in all honesty, because it's just kind of been bad. Probably still bad in all honesty, but I kind of like it right now. So enough rambling. Let's actually go look at the deck. Okay, welcome to the deck. Probably going to be a very quick explanation of the deck because there are no real new cards to this deck. And like I said earlier, it's a pretty classic deck. Not old, but it's pretty old. It's been around the block for a while, pretty much. Pretty much came out when Targon pretty much became a thing, when Zoe especially became a thing. But I think it's actually fairly well suited for the meta at the moment, purely because of the meta itself, really, and just shifts in the meta. So how long will I think this? I don't know. In all honesty, a small shift to the meta could change my thoughts on this type of deck. But if you don't know how this deck works, basically, we're just stalling until turn 10 and we win with value from Karma. Classic way is level 2 Karma, double star shaping, heals a lot to try and stabilize us, and we get 2 big Celestials, and we win that way. That is a very classic way to win the game. Other ways to actually win the game, Solari Priestess could give us a win con with, say, the Traveler, who gives us a win con. A good Epic or even a multi-region follower from Telescope could be a win con. Leveled up Zoe could be a win con. Those are basically our main win cons. Another win con is just Karma casting Insight of Ages. Classic Karma gaming, pretty much. Karma casting Insight of Ages over and over and over. Refills our deck, gives us a lot of random spells, and we'll just overwhelm our opponent with raw value. So, why Targon? Well, a few reasons. One, Gifts from Beyond is kind of busted. You use gifts to Crescendum for Eye of the Dragon, and it's kind of like playing 6 Eye of the Dragons. Zoe's really good too with Eye of the Dragon. Super cool star charge, just a nice spell for Eye of the Dragon. Guiding Touch, also just a good spell too. Nice healing, really good with a leveled up Karma as well. Telescope is just a solid card. No, not as good as say like a Conchologist, but it's almost as good. We just run 2 Nopifies. Our counterspell suite is 2 Nopifies, 2 denies. Quick note, no hushes. You could definitely remove a Nopify or a deny for a hush if you really want them. I personally at the moment prefer running more Nopifies than hushes. Hush is good against Poros, but I prefer Nopifies to try and win counterspell battles against other Ionia decks, specifically Ari Kennen. But there are matchups where Nopify and Deny struggle to actually find things to counter. 3 Pale Cascades, because this card is just great. Between Pale Cascade, Twin Disciplines, we actually have a good, strong chance of leveling up Zoe. 3 Sonic Waves. This and Resonating Strike is basically another 2 spells for our Eye of the Dragon. It's also pretty much our removal for this deck. Targon, Ionia has always been a little weak in the removal department. You could run Sunburst, I believe is the card of the name of the 6-mana Daybreak spell if you really want a little more. I don't think it's that good in the current meta. Maybe if Scion or something gets a little more popular, you could try it. I don't like it at the moment. I think Sonic Wave is enough if you run all three of them, along with Comets and Meteor Showers from Solari Priestess. Three Twin Disciplines. I mentioned this a little bit earlier. It helps us to protect our Zoes, our Karmas, Eye of the Dragon as well if we need to. We can use it to push a little damage, try to get an extra bit of healing from a Dragonling. The card's just really great, really versatile. Honestly, a little surprised it didn't get nerfed in the last balance match. Three Solari Priestess. Mentioned it a little bit earlier, but with the Traveler, you can get another win con, Comets, let us deal with annoying landmarks like Howling Abyss, Bandle Tree. It lets us try to do something against Turbo Thrall decks. So just an overall great card. The fact it's a 2/2 now instead of I believe it was a 1/2 before, actually lets it trade 2, so that's pretty sweet. Three Concussive Palms, no Will of Ionia, no Homecoming. I don't really like Will or Homecoming in the current meta for a more controlled style deck. There's no really big, scary units to Homecoming or Will at the moment. There's a couple, I guess you could say, though, but there's not that many. So I'd rather play Concussive Palm, being able to palm things like Ari, a big elusive Poro. But if you see things like Kindred Viego, you might want to play Wills alongside Concussive Palms, so you could will, say, a Viego or even a Hydrovine or something. Next up, two Denies. Deny is not the greatest in the meta at the moment, but it denies Vengeance, which is really nice. Ruination. Field of Rush players are trying to play Field of Rush again. It's just an overall great spell. I'd say you should always play at least one, probably two of these in almost any Ionia deck, unless you're like the most aggressive Ionia deck ever. Three Karmas. I mean, we're a Karma deck. Of course, we would play three of them. Sometimes you'll have to play one before leveling up in case you're desperate and you just need some extra spells and you need to basically let RNG take the wheel and guide you. So don't be too afraid to play a Karma before turn 10. Even if they kill all three Karmas, we have other ways to win the game. Like I said, Star Shaping and leveled up Zoe, Solari Priestess, so it's fine if you just need to slam out a Karma early on, so you can just either fight for the board so you don't die to something like an aggressive deck, or you just need a little more value from the random spells Karma will generate. But in general, you try not to play Karma until she levels up, or at least is safe. And since we have Twin Disciplines, we can keep her safe a little bit better. And then our last card is three Star Shapings. Nothing else higher than this. Like I said as well earlier, playing this with a leveled up Karma out on the field is usually game over for your opponent. The heal 8, he used to be heal 10 until they nerfed it. The heal 8 from Star Shaping will be really, really good at stabilizing you, and the two Celestials you'll get will be great win cons and most likely will be good enough to actually close out the game. Quick note for a few cards that are missing that you might think why are they not in this deck? Like I said earlier, Homecoming and Will, I just don't think are good in the current meta. Same with Sunburst. I don't think Sunburst has many great targets. There's a couple, but nothing amazing, like no Scions. A Shellfolk, but I don't think Shellfolk's that popular since the nerf. No Hushes. Hush is definitely a card I'm considering in this list. Maybe over, say, the second Nopify. I've even considered Infinite Mind Splitter in this deck too. I don't think that's good. Same with Mina as well. I just don't think they're pulling enough weight in the deck. As for anything else, though, I don't really think there's anything else too crazy we would like to play. Go Get It is kind of cute, though, with a leveled up Karma, so you could consider that as a one of. No Deep Meditations, actually. Didn't mention this, is a little weird, you might say, like, why no Deep Meditations? We don't really need to dig for cards on, like, a Shadow Isles Ionia deck with Karma. We have Star Shaping as our card refill, along with Telescope, Solari Priestess, Zoe as well, so we don't really need the card draw, card advantage that Deep Meditation will give us. Whimsy is actually kind of a cute consideration too. You can use it to Whimsy a Poro. I honestly would rather just play Hush, though, if you even consider Whimsy. It's just a little more versatile for Hushes. You could also consider Spirit Refuge, but I think we're good on Lifesteal with the Eye of the Dragon, which is why we also don't play Solari Sunforger. I think that's pretty much all of the cards, though, that could be considered. Bastion also, I guess, is another one. You could definitely put in a Bastion or two. If you think there's too many pings to pop Spell Shield, but you still want good, expensive protection spell, you could play Astral Protection as well instead. But I think with Twin Disciplines, Pale Cascade, Guiding Touch, and the Counterspell Magic, we don't need either of these. But Bastion is definitely a consideration, as is Astral Protection. And now I think we're actually done. Shadow Assassin. I should mention Shadow Assassin and River Shaper. Similar to why we don't run Deep Meditation, we don't really need the card, cycling card advantage, card draw they give us. You could definitely run Shadow Assassin, though, if you just want elusive blockers. That's the only reason I would run Shadow Assassin. Just a nice elusive blocker that doesn't, that gives me a card back. So definitely consider Shadow Assassin. I don't think we need it, though. I'd rather just run less units and more spells. So yeah, there's some other cards you could definitely consider running, but nothing else is too amazing. Like Starry Scam, Sunblessed Vigor, they're all to be considered. Yeah, Mountain Goats, Spacey Sketchers, etc., etc. But this is what I got for now, and this is what I like the most. In the future, though, as the meta starts to stabilize a little more and more, we will definitely change up the numbers here and maybe take out certain spells and cards and add in different cards. Anyway, I'm rambling here, so let's actually go and look at some games. Okay, a Lurk matchup. Been seeing a lot of Lurk recently. Don't know why. Turn 1's always good, of course. As for just the mulligans in this deck, pretty much just survive early. Telescope and Eye. Eye is going to be very important in this matchup. Actually, a quick note. I didn't mention this during the description of the deck and certain card choices. We are taking a risk by playing both Eye of the Dragon and Telescope because it does mess with our moon weapons, specifically Crescendum. If you don't like taking the chance, and speaking of moon weapons, if you don't like taking the chance and rolling the dice basically and hoping you hit Eye of the Dragon with Crescendum, you could definitely take out Telescope for like take out the 3 telescopes for, say, a 1 Spell Thief and like 2 Shadow Assassins or something. In fact, I kind of think I'm going to do that in the future. Not take them out for Shadow Assassins, but take out 1 of the telescopes for a... I'll take a Moonsilver here. Take out a telescope for a... What's it called? Oh, thank you for sacking this. Take out a telescope for a... Wow, and no Lurk. Take out a telescope for a Spell Thief. It seems good. It helps level up Zoe, too. I'm actually... I can't believe that happened. Someone not getting, someone not lurking on turn 2? That's a very rare thing. Alright, so if we can find Deny, that's annoying, but as long as it's not Rek'Sai. Well, I was gonna say, as long as it's not Rek'Sai on top, we're okay. But, yep. I'm gonna Star Chart now, actually. A Crescent Strike will actually be good. I'm doing this now because I just want to get more value out of Zoe. Because I might be trading her away, in all honesty, soon. And I'll Moonsilver, I'll Moonsilver... Nopeify. No. I'll Moonsilver my gifts. No, I'll Moonsilver Star Shaping. Yeah, let's Moonsilver Star Shaping. I needed to Moonsilver something so I could get the Dragonling. Kind of wish I had a Pale Cascade at the moment. Karma's definitely a card. Alright, so I could Crescent Strike here. Alright, we're going to go and roll to 50-50. No, we're going to pass. Yeah, let's just pass here. If they pass too, great. If they attack, great. But yeah, let's roll a 50-50. Let's try and hit a Eye of the Dragon here. Hopefully I get lucky. Hopefully I don't hit Telescope. Oh, come on, Eye of the Dragon. I need ya. Second Eye is game winning right now. And we hit a Telescope. Oh, well. That kind of sucks, but whatever. We take the risk by playing Telescope. It's fine. We'll just do this now. Moonglow's actually not bad. So is Moonsilver, though, but I'll take Moonglow. Alright, so I'm just worried here. This is going to be bad if they have... I'm just ready. I'm ready for the Pike. Just show me the Pike. Just end my life. It's fine. I just want the life. And Piked. Oh, Scrying Sands. Wait, Scrying Sands. That's weird, but sure. I'm going to Pale here. I mean, Scrying Sands isn't too weird when I think about it. This lets me trade off with their 5/3, their Xerxai Collar. It's my second spell for Eye of the Dragon. I like this play here. So he's almost leveling up. I like it. It's fine. Zerzeret's okay. I know they have Rek'Sai in hand and 2 other cards, so if they summon Rek'Sai, we'll just Crescent Strike here. We're good. Could also do that instead, but I think I'll just Crescent Strike. That's a problem. So I can level her up now. And if my opponent just immediately attacks right now, I can level up at burst speed with Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike, and Guiding Touch. Yeah. We'll pass here. I know they have Rek'Sai, which is why I'm waiting. Okay, we'll Crescent Strike instead. Yeah, Crescent Strike this instead. Sure. If they have, like, Bone Skewer, I've got Nopify. Yeah, we're in a fine spot. I assume the 4/2 gets pulled in here. And there... Okay, so now we know all their cards left. So 2 random Lurkers and a Rek'Sai on top. So we'll just Sonic Wave. And then buff this so it can block. Zoe levels. We have a second Zoe. So now our problem is, what do we do about this Pike? Like, this is going to be nice. All of our stuff is going to have lifesteal and elusive, thanks to our second Zoe. I'm going to play Zoe now, so she gets lifesteal too, but this is a little tough. Like, really, really tough. Interesting.
Not all mean well.
I'll just start with this. Cool. Thank you for blocking, actually. I might play Karma for the random spells, depending on what I get from Behold the Infinite. Snapjaw's okay. We can just trade our Telescope away. So yeah, I'm looking... I don't know. Let's see what we get here real quick. Supernova? Do I have any other... I do have Moonglow. Interesting. Please don't let that other thing be a Snapjaw. Alright, we're going to grab an Eye of the Dragon. There's 1 other Telescope left in the deck and 2 Eyes. It's a 66% chance we hit Eye here. You failed me last time. Don't fail me again, deck. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. I love ya. Thank you. And then Xerxai Collar. Alright, cool. So, Pike's done no damage. I feel like they're going to summon Rek'Sai here. We will probably use Supernova to kill Pike and Rek'Sai because they're definitely going to want to develop the board some more after this, I feel. Yep. And I have Nopify in case of anything dangerous. So yeah, we're good here. We're good. Honestly, my opponent might just concede here. Well, no. Yep, there we go. GG. Didn't even need Karma. Just level up Zoe WinCon. All right. I know what my opponent's playing. I just have not actually seen this deck before. Well, no, I've played against this deck, but I didn't know people played it on ladder anymore. At least I think I know what my opponent's playing. They're probably playing Freljord Shurima Howling Abyss. There are other lists that play Freljord Shurima Action though, but I'm gonna make an assumption and say this is Howling Abyss. Just gonna keep this like last time, like last game. Sonic Wave's not bad. If I can get lucky and get a... I wasn't even going to say a turn 1 Zoe, but that's nice. Okay, maybe my opponent's on a complete meme here. This is weird. But yeah, if I can get lucky and hit my Eye of the Dragon from gifts, we might have a really good game here. So the reason why I think they might not necessarily be on Howling Abyss, besides the fact they played an Omen Hawk, which is kind of weird. The Howling Abyss decks I've seen that play action also play Severe and are basically just Severe action decks, but bad. Grumble Slug's not bad. It helps me smooth out my curve. Equinox isn't terrible either. But I think I'm going to take Grumble Slug. Yeah, I'll take Grumble Slug. It smooths out the curve a bit. I can try and look for an Equinox from Star Chart if I really need it. Okay, that's fine. We'll just trade for the 2-1. But yeah, I still think it might be a Howling Abyss. Like, they'll try to level up action and then cast a Shield of the Sentinels. So we'll just play this now. See what you got here. I'd be very surprised if they play Avalanche. Yep. Trying to level up action really quick. I might Sonic Wave here. Yeah, I'm going to Sonic Wave now. Let me do this first. I want to get a little value off of Zoe. These are all nice. I think I'll take Trickster. I just want the biggest unit I can get there, so we'll Sonic Wave this and this. If I need anything because they play like a combat trick or something, I have Resonating Strike, but that's great. So how's our Zoe looking? 4 out of 10? We might be able to level up Zoe. Okay, that's good. The fact that the first Omen Hawk only buffed another Omen Hawk. Preservarium, sure. That's nice. They're not developing the board. Okay, so next turn we'll probably just like Solari Priestess, maybe Trickster if I need something. Not a bad draw. Unraveled Earth. Sure. I'll just trade for this. So yeah, Solari Priestess will pop one of these. I don't know if I wanted gifts though. I might just like Solari Priestess, super cool Star Chart. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do this turn. Could heal here if I really want to get some value. Not anymore. I already did combat. So yeah, we'll just Solari Priestess. Give me a Comet. Thank you. Golden Sister's not bad. I'll take the Comet, though. I do honestly think my opponent's playing Howling Abyss, so I want to be ready for it. Give me a Charger. Thank you. And I'll try and bluff like Nopify and Pale Cascade here by not developing Charger yet. So yeah, I think we have this. I think we have stabilized. The Relic of Power from Warlord's Palace and the extra card draw from Preservarium is going to make this a little tough, though, but I think I'm in a good spot. Kind of sucks that 2 of my cards are kind of useless at the moment. I have, what, 8 mana here? I can't play this if I want to hold up Comet. So we'll just Charger here. Charger will eat that. And we could play Trickster, but unless they go below 6 mana, I don't want to, I don't want to go below 6 mana myself unless they go below 6 mana. I can't let them have a Howling Abyss turn, in other words. If they have 2 Howling Abysses, then I'm just screwed, in all honesty. Because I can only answer 1. I can only answer the first Howling Abyss. The second Howling Abyss, even if I get Comet, I won't have enough mana. We'll just do this. Zoe's going off. Getting great value for us. Want to trade? You know you want to trade, opponent. Oh, thanks. So let me think here. If my opponent does not play Howling Abyss, but they do go below... Oh, nope, never mind. We don't have to even have to think here. So I was correct. It was Howling Abyss. I wouldn't be surprised if they concede here. Not even bluffing Rite of Negation. They could have a second Howling Abyss, but the fact that they're not playing Severe means they're going to kind of struggle if I deal with their Howling Abysses. Like, I'm trying to think, what's their backup game plan if I just destroy their Howling Abysses? It's why, like, when I play Freljord Shurima Howling Abyss, I like Severe. I like the Severe Action version myself, personally, because, you know, while Severe Action without Demacia is bad, it's still a fine backup plan. What a great draw. So, let's start with this. See if I can get... Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to take Meteor Shower. So we can probably level up Zoe soon. Never mind. They're probably going to play Grappling Hook. Yeah, Grappling Hook. Wish I had my Nopify right now. Yeah, that really sucks. So yeah, we're gonna struggle here. We didn't hit Comet on our second Meteor Shower. I'll take a Crescent Strike, though. But yeah, we hit Meteor Shower instead of Comet. They're going to get a nice trade here on our 2-2, which sucks. And they're just going to start out valuing us with Howling Abyss. So we're in danger. Because their win con came down a lot earlier than ours. Oh, I guess they don't want to take a kill? Sure. I'll pass here. Zoe? Another Zoe would be good. Eye of the Dragon. I'm going to just start with Trickster. Like, this Trickster actually might carry me a lot. So, while I'm going to struggle with this Howling Abyss, Star Shaping... That's annoying. I might just Crescent Strike here and push in a lot of damage. Let's play a Telescope here. Not bad, not bad. Both of these are both very good. I'm going to take the Mind Splitter. Gives me something to do next turn. Want to play the Champion? So yeah, I can push in a lot of damage here thanks to Crescent Strike. Not sure if I'm going to do that, though. I think I'm just going to send in everything I have here. They have some value blocks. But I'm fine with this. I also just want to make some room on my board. Yeah, 8 damage is nice. And never mind, looks like a freeze is coming. Yep, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Sure. I think I'm going to try to Gifts here for another eye. If I hit Telescope, it's fine. I don't care. I mostly just don't want to waste too much mana. And I want to just keep beating them down. That's pretty much it. Nice. Very nice. And we'll just play a big Infinite Mind Splitter. So yeah, we're in a good spot. I feel like I'm in a good spot. Meteor Shower can help pick off the Tavern Keeper. They've got 2 level 2 champions now. Little dangerous. Very, very dangerous depending on what these champions are. That's fine. We'll just pass for now. Alright, there we go. There's one of the champs. Sure. I'll just do this. I have a Dragonling to block one of the riders. They can use Hecarim to pull in the Solari Priestess. I don't mind that. And before you say streamer, you could have used Crescent Strike. Yeah, I know. I'm not too worried about this. There is a way to get +3 attack for 2 mana, but it would be like 2 Shape Stones or something, so I'm fine with this. This is all good. I might just open attack here. I might play Karma, I might open attack. It comes down to, like, what I draw, I think. And if they have anything else to play. What is this? I actually have no idea if my Mind... I think my Mind Splitter will still stun that. I don't think so, though. I think my Mind Splitter will stun and then it pops out. Yep. I'm actually not sure. Would my Mind Splitter... Yeah, my Mind Splitter still does stun these. Nice draw. Very nice draw. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Karma here because I drew Nopify. With Nopify and Meteor Shower here, I really like developing this Karma. If they got a big thing like Aurelion Soul or Nautilus, they can't develop that. They still have 2 level 2 champs. I've got Crescent Strike, Meteor Shower, Nopify. We probably have this. All right, we'll just... I'll just Crescent Strike for now. Yeah, sure. Crescent Strike for now. GG. As long... So even if we don't kill them this turn, as long as Karma lives through this turn, we'll have Insight of Ages up to try and RNG our way into another living turn. And if I really, really need to, I can always Meteor Shower. That's... fine. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So, we'll just attack. This is lethal on the board, I believe. Yeah, this is exact lethal on the board. Yep, exactly 11. Let's see what you got, opponent. Do you have anything? Can't be a freeze. I don't think there's anything they can play that saves them here. I mean, there are cards. There's, like, Scrying Sands and stuff, but I don't... Troll Chant? Yeah, sure. Alright, so we'll just win here. Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike will give us +4, and we need only 2. Cool. GG, opponent. Right, I have enough mana for that. Yeah, I only need 3. Yeah, and this is like +8. Right, 3, 6, 11, 13. Yep, GG.
We knew it would be so.
Okay, so welcome back to the deck. Fun deck, right, guys? I find it fun. I had fun those games. We did struggle a bit, I'll be honest with you. Our second game was against what? Howling Abyss deck, but a action version with, yeah, Freljord Shurima action version. And we were struggling against that. That was not a good sign, in all honesty, even though we did win. That was not a good sign that we were struggling against that kind of deck, because that deck, in all honesty, is not a good deck. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna do this right away too. I do want to play where is it? Spell Thief. At least one Spell Thief in this deck. So 2 telescopes. And like I said earlier, or during the games, you could definitely cut the 2 telescopes for 2 Shadow Assassins. If you don't want to risk your gifts pulling out a telescope, that is definitely a viable option. I personally am just trying telescope at the moment because I like the idea of high rolling with my telescopes. But I feel like in terms of consistency, it's better to just not run telescope and just run Shadow Assassin, in all honesty. But I like telescope. It's one of my favorite cards, and one of my pet cards, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, very fun deck. Let's remove the Spell Thief here so you can see the actual deck, what I was playing. But yeah, very, very fun deck. Not sure how good it is on the ladder, and definitely not sure if I actually like the telescope, but I do think some kind of Karma Targon deck is good on the ladder. Also another problem with playing... Actually, I believe Crescendum activates Nightfall, does it not? Yeah, if it has Nightfall activated. I was going to say, like, the problem with playing Diana is Crescendum is also getting screwed. It screws with your crescendum, but so does Telescope in all honesty. But I guess it's not that bad if you crescendum out of Diana. Still though, I might just cut Telescope in all honesty because it is a little painful to try to crescendum out Eye of the Dragon and not hit Eye of the Dragon. But still, very fun deck. It definitely does hit a certain feel, that feel of doubling up spells. That always feels good. We only got to really play Karma once in one of our 2 games. First game we just won because we leveled up Zoe. Second game though, leveled up Karma did actually help out a lot. Only 1 turn she came down, but doubling up Pale or Sonic Wave and Resonating Strike more specifically was game winning. So very, very fun deck. Definitely go try it on the ladder if you like Karma but haven't played Karma in a while. Maybe make some changes to suit your playstyle a little more, but I like the deck. Seems fun. Definitely not a tier 1 deck though. Just let me say that again. Definitely not tier 1, but feels like there might be some tier 2 deck potential here. Might be the best Karma deck in the meta at the moment, which is honestly not saying much with how bad Karma is. But yeah, with a little bit of refinement, I think there is a good deck to be found here. And I'd love to hear your ideas on this deck and other cards to put in and take out. So if you have an idea, you can always just leave it down below in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And if you guys just enjoyed the video in general, I'd love it if you could leave a like or a comment down below. And if you want to keep up with the Legends of Runeterra content, you can always go and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to watch me play some Legends of Runeterra, you can go and check me out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zenaton, where I stream pretty much every single day. Anyway, though, with that all said and done, thank you all once more for watching this video. And until I see you guys in the next one, bye!